Guys, good morning. It's Liliana from Vanillandcanela here, and today I'm going to make some freezer meals and I'm going to bring you along. I'm also going to share all the recipes that I'm doing today in the description below. Now, if you guys watch my channel, usually you know that during Vlogtober I did some freezer meals. I'll link it above somewhere. So if you guys want to see that prepping session, go ahead and check it out. And loads of you asked me to share those recipes. Now, I said to you, I'm going to try them out, and if they're good, then I'll share them with you. Now, they were not good. They were pretty awful, pretty awful. I had to re-add more stuff every time I cooked one of those meals. The thing was, I loved the actual idea of it. I love every evening taking out a meal, putting it in the fridge to defrost, and then chucking it in the slow cooker in the morning and letting it cook. So I thought I need to look for more recipes. Now, Kimi from She's in Her Apron, if you guys don't know her, I don't know where you've been. I will put a link to her channel in the description. She is amazing. She has a big family and she cooks loads of lovely food for them. So I thought I'm going to go and see what she's been cooking and try out those recipes because I have a feeling they'll be good. I'm going to split those recipes into 2 bags because we are only a family of 3, you know, one of us being a child that doesn't eat loads, so it's plenty. I've written down all the recipes into bags so they're ready. And I'm just going to bring you along whilst I prep all the meals, and all the recipes will be below. Now, Kimi didn't cook every single one of the recipes I'm making, but through the links that she put in her video, I found other recipes by the same people, and I thought, why not try them out? Okay, so anyway, let's get started. So let's get started. As you know, I'm splitting the recipe into 2 bags, but if you're not, you don't have to faff around as much as I do. You can just pour everything directly into the bag. I am putting it in a little bowl just so I can then split it evenly between the bags. You can see me in the background there stirring something in the cooker. A couple of my recipes call for mince that has been browned, so I'm doing that straight away so it has time to cool down, so when I come to put the recipe together it's all ready. And here I'm just mixing the ingredients. I'm just following the recipe. Now this is one that Kimi cooked and she said it smelled amazing, so I'm really excited to try it. I've just added some peppercorns. Now it asks for ground peppercorns, but my grinder sort of broke, so I've just added them whole and hope for the best. The recipe asks for chicken thighs or chicken breasts. At the time I couldn't find any chicken thighs at the supermarket, so I just went for chicken breasts for all the recipes. That's it, one done. So I missed the sesame oil from that recipe, so I'm just going to add it now. Okay, on to recipe number 2, Southwest chicken. Now some of the recipes have instructions that you need to follow once the recipe is cooking. In the bags I only wrote the recipe name because I have the recipes written down, so I'm gonna go to that if I need to add anything else, but you could write on the bag's instructions. The recipe come with a little instruction that actually says right on the bag, and in this case it says right on the bag 1 brick of cream cheese. So there is information that you need to add if you want to. Now this recipe is one that I'm really keen to try. It's the world's best chicken, though I'm a little bit worried because it asked for a cup of Dijon mustard, and that is a lot of mustard. So I'm a little bit worried on how it's going to taste, but Kimi did this one as well and she doesn't seem to have any complaints about it. So why not try it out? Next recipe. Now this is cheeseburger soup. I have never tried anything like this, so I'm really excited to see what it tastes like. Now I did do something a little bit different. I added way too many potatoes. That wasn't on purpose. It says in the recipe 4 cups of diced potatoes, and I thought, well, 1 cup is 225 grams. 4 cups will be a kilo, but actually if you fill up a cup with potatoes, it doesn't take that many potatoes, so I think it's too many anyway, but I'm sure it'll still taste really good. Now the recipe asks to add 3 cups of beef broth. I didn't want to add all that liquid because I'm always worried that the bag's not going to be able to take it. So what I did is, for my beef stock, I buy the jelly pots, and I'm going to show you what that looks like. Those, okay? So I just added 1 of those cubes into the recipe, into the mix, and then I'll add the water when I make the actual recipe. And finally, sloppy joes. Now this is not a freezer meal as such. I usually make this on the stovetop, but I decided why not make it this way. So I just browned the mince and then mixed in all the ingredients. Now the recipe will be below, and it's from Tasty, and it asks for 3/4 of a cup of ketchup. But I find that that's too sweet, so what I did was do 2/3 of ketchup and 1/3 of passata, and I just find that cuts the sweetness so much. And I ended up adding some peppers. That was extra. I just had some on hand, and it actually tasted really good. I've tried this one, as you'll see me prepping it for that night, and I just freezed the other half for another day. That's it, you guys. I have prepped all the meals in the slow cooker today. We have some of the sloppy joes. I am now going to clean this up, which you would have seen already on Wednesday, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this video and that you try out these meals. I am going to find a way of putting a link to every single recipe I used, and 2, I'm going to try and put together a shopping list, so if you wanted to make all these meals, what you need to buy, and then well, what you need to have to make the meals, and then you can just maybe, before you go out to the supermarket, just tick what you've already got at home, and then boom, Bob's your uncle. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you want to see more of these. I'll be trying some more new recipes in the near future. So thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.